Jaw-dropping Beal there. 3.
Picture this. You spend $300 on tickets to see your favorite NBA superstar. You get to the arena, grab overpriced nachos, find your seat, and then the scoreboard flashes. Load management. 2 words that spark more heated debates than the actual game.
So last year's All-Stars, they've already combined to miss 145 games this season, which works out to about 5.5 games missed per All-Star.
The concept is simple. Teams strategically rest their best players to reduce injury risk and keep them fresh for the playoffs. Sports science meets cost-benefit analysis, and it's not new. Bill Russell, Kareem, and plenty of older stars took games off, but without the label and without Twitter noticing. Today though, with 24/7 media coverage and fantasy basketball apps, one missed game feels like a national emergency. The modern load management era really began with the San Antonio Spurs. Greg Popovich famously rested Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and Manu Ginobili in high-profile games, even against LeBron's Miami Heat. The NBA fined him $250,000, but the Spurs went on to win a championship. Suddenly, science had stats on its side. Fewer games, fewer injuries. The problem? Fewer stars on the court also means fewer reasons for fans to buy tickets, especially for nationally televised games. Load management is a balancing act between 3 groups: teams, who want to maximize long-term performance, players, who want to extend their careers, and fans, who want the thing they paid for. When Kawhi Leonard misses a Tuesday night game in Memphis, it's not personal, it's math. But math can't sign an autograph, and math can't make a kid's first NBA game feel special. The NBA has tried to fix the problem. New rules against resting healthy stars during nationally televised games, shorter back-to-back schedules, an 82-game season that stubbornly remains 82 games long.
You play Saturday, you play Monday, you play Wednesday, you play Friday, you play Sunday. There's no long extended break within the season. I remember very specific moments when I played for Orlando, when I played for Doc with the Clippers early on. We might have 4-5. We might get back from 10-14 on the road, whatever it may be. We would play on Monday. We wouldn't play again until Saturday. We get 2 days
But
off.
here's the irony. By resting now, stars might actually play more games in the long run. LeBron James is in year 21, still dropping 30 points a night. That's not just talent, that's maintenance. So is load management ruining the NBA or saving it? Maybe the truth is less dramatic. It's just the awkward stage of the league evolving, where science, money, and tradition are all fighting for the ball. And until they figure it out, bring up a backup plan for game night, because your favorite player might be resting, and you might end up watching the bench have the best seats in the house.